Hello everybody, welcome to Bitcoin Daily. Does this work? Yeah, it works. I just have to check is everything working because I added the clock in the start, and I have to check if everything's working. Everything's working fine. As you see, there is a clock right now on the loading stream screen, and that's because we are only gonna use 2 minutes intro from now on, hopefully. So to not keep people waiting too long. That's it. Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to Bitcoin Daily. We do this sometimes here and there, sometimes 9 o'clock, sometimes not, because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins, and everything. As you can see in the title, we didn't break down at least, which is actually very good, but we had a big dump yesterday. I mean, big dump. It was actually a big dump over here, 2% move towards downside. So this pump day before that, it was totally invalid. But what you can see up here, we did not break down below 60.7. That was the support level, major support level. But we neither did go above 64k towards upside. So we didn't break anything. We are just still zigzagging over here. Now the fact that we are actually just zigzagging in this space over here and we are holding the midline over here actually looks very good. That said, there is also very nice trend line right now being created. This is on the daily time frame. As you can see up here right now, we are trending over here towards the upside. So we hit this midline over here right now. We're trending, so this pullback towards the upside only came to the trend over here right now. We're kind of trending in this kind of fashion over here right now towards the upside over here, and it looks good. It looks good. If you've been living under a rock, GME pumped like crazy. I don't know, let's check out GME first over here. So it pre-market, it opened up here from the pre-market, opened at 40 or something like that, exploded all the way up to 64, dumped back down something like 50% if I'm not 44%, but it pulled back a little bit towards the upside up here for 24%. So GME is right now on everybody's lips. It did explode like crazy, and this is actually very good for us, guys. So yesterday I saw what was happening, and I wrote in the chat, this is actually very good because right now, when GME and AMC stock are exploding like 100-200% towards the upside, I think this went up 500% from the bottom over here. So from the very bottom, it went up, 547%. Somebody said GME stock already outperformed Bitcoin, and it already did. I mean, this is definitely, the most volatility you'll get in any kind of stock right now in the market. I think maybe there are definitely some other stocks, that are doing, 500% on the day. But it definitely exploded towards upside. So we're gonna look a little bit on GameStop and what's actually happening over here, and whether it came to the top or not, or it's gonna continue, right? But there has definitely been big sell-off over here. You also see on the volume, I think we have a volume. You'll see over here on the volume up here, it just exploded like crazy once they actually started going. But you can see up here there was initial interest up here just before it actually exploded, and then the big volume came up here. And right now everybody's talking about Jimmy. This is actually very good for us because all of these guys that's been previous, if you remember previous time that GME actually pumped towards upside over here, as you can see up here. If you remember this time up here, this was January 2021. This was just about, if you go to the Bitcoin chart, this was January 2021 over here, January 2021. Right over here, this is when GME exploded. So this is January 2021, give or take over here. This is just before the GME exploded. Right now it's happening the same way. I mean, GME is exploding. Everybody's FOMOing into GME, the previous guys. So everybody who forgot about their portfolio on Robinhood and stuff like that, right now coming back and looking at GME, AMC stocks, all of these, meme stocks that are being called, and they're trying to, make some money. Sooner or later, this will, GME will play out. It will come to some kind of top hill pullback, stuff like that. They will notice the meme coins on crypto, and they will start buying crypto. So we are expecting this rally towards upside, just like over here. In the last time, right now, you can see up here, we are having the same kind of pullback. We are getting the hype in GME and AMC stocks. And, once these retail comes into GME and AMC, opens back their Robinhood account, they're gonna start buying, altcoins as well. So it is actually very good news. I actually like that GME is actually pumping like crazy. And we can look a little bit more about GMX over here on a bigger time frame. And I don't actually think that there is actually much upside for GME. This on the daily time frame. If you go to the weekly time frame up here, you'll see up here that we are coming, you know, some kind of targets around 70k. It looks like over here that that might be the case right now, but it did already do 500%. You can understand when something does 500%, these guys that, you know, bought down on the bottom, even the guys who bought all the way up here at the top, they got something like 250%. So there will definitely be some kind of profit taking. Anybody who's trading stocks, they're taking profits at 10%, you know, 5%, 3%. You get 250%, they will be selling like crazy. Now, short squeeze or not short squeeze and stuff like that, it's a little bit different game than last time. Over here there was, I think, a 220% short interest, which is, you know, 2.2 times higher than previous than there is stock. But right now I think I read there is only 27% interest in the short interest over here. So if there was any kind of short squeeze, it already happened. I don't think there is gonna be, you know, a short squeeze into the inevitable, you know, levels over here. Can you go up here and, you know, go up higher up here? It first needs to break the 70k level. 70k level is very, very important. There is right now profit taking up here. The fact that it's not already down all the way back to the start is actually very, very good. I'm a little bit worried that this is one of these, you know, pump and dump stocks, which might actually be the case. The way this actually works is you pump, then you know, bleed, pump, then you bleed, then pump, then you bleed, then you pump, then bleed. There are very, very fast pumps and, you know, bleeds forever, right? Pump and then bleed, pump and then bleed, pump. This is very, very common. These kind of moves are very, very common in stocks that are pump and dump stocks, or, you know, crypto that's pump and dump coins. You'll see a lot of this, you know, very fast move up, and then just bleed forever. Pump and then just bleed forever. Just like over here, big fast pumps towards upside and then just bleed forever. Right now we're having this big fast pump. Nobody can catch these pumps, especially people, especially, you know, retail. They have actually 0% chance to catch these pumps. So right now they are forming up here at the top. There is a lot of liquidity right now coming into the market, so they can actually sell. So anybody who bought down here these bottoms over here, they're selling into this liquidity that's right now coming in. Now whether they are done with selling and, you know, the interest becomes higher, we will break this trend over here towards upside. This will explode and there will be more. But, you know, oftentimes, you know, you explode too fast towards upside, then, you know, retail notices, then, you know, they start buying, but you know, these guys are selling, and then price does this move. So pump it up, you know, pumping up coins, you know, they tend to do these kind of patterns. Whether this is the case or not, regardless, doesn't matter. What does matter is that well, if this you know, starts bleeding towards downside, it's gonna be very, very good for us, because the guys that do have a Robinhood account, they can actually, you know, come back and start buying crypto again, meme coins. So I think meme coins might actually start exploding again. I think I saw yesterday it was a very good day for meme coins. You can see up here Pepe is already pumping like crazy. Dogecoin is not actually pumping that much. Shiba is consolidating still towards the downside. Bonk is just consolidating sideways, but getting these higher highs up here. Higher highs and higher lows again towards upside over here. So, but Pepe is definitely leading the race right now when it comes to meme coins right now that we have, which is actually very, very good. I'm seeing right now Floki is up as well, up 11%. So it's only a matter of time before these other meme coins also start pumping. That might be a good thing, right? Bitcoin right now is only up 0.8%. If you go to the daily time frame over here, like I just said, it is slowly climbing towards upside over here, and we are still expecting the move to bounce towards upside eventually, right? The fact that we are not breaking towards downside over here is actually very, very good. Yesterday I posted actually a bearish chart. If you go over here, I posted a bearish chart for my bear bros. You know, and a lot of people who are bearish, they don't understand why we are bullish. So we are showing them this chart, we are telling them this is consolidation, yada yada yada. Then don't understand why we are bullish, and then you show them this chart because they are bears, right? They are bears, they are big bears. You show them this chart, and you know, and then they are like, oh man, this is, you know, bear flag, because they don't you know, they cannot see, they cannot comprehend a bull flag, but, you know, bear flag they see all over the place. So you show them the bear flag, they're like, oh man, that's such a nice bear flag. But this bear flag is actually a bull flag because the chart is inverted, right? So that's one way you can convert your bear friends, bear bros, to become bullish is invert the chart, show them the bear flag, they'll be like, oh man, you know, bear flag, super nice, short, and tell them it's inverted, and suddenly, you know, their mind go, and there is that. So it does look actually good over here on the daily time frame. We're still keeping this trend line over here towards the upside. Even small time frames up here, you know, the dump towards the downside. If you remember over here, we had this, you know, very nice channel over here that broke towards upside, became very bullish, and you know, this might have been a bull bull trap over here that tried to break the support over here towards the upside. That's why I'm saying in the title, we didn't break down at least, which is actually very good. We are holding still support level. So if this comes again up here towards the upside, I'm gonna become stupidly bullish again, because you don't go back in the channel, hold the support, and go up here and then go down again. I mean, you don't do double bull traps. You do one bull trap, you know, you try to break that up, you gather, you know, short forces, you try to break, the break didn't happen. Once you come up here, it's pretty much over. The way I see it. So, you know, becoming very bullish. I just need this trend over here right now. It's somewhere about, you know, let's say above 62.2.3, give or take. We need to break above those levels, and I will become very bullish, especially now that GME and AMC is pumping. I don't think you've seen AMC. Let's go and check out AMC. Another chart up here. Over here, AMC did the same thing up here from the bottoms towards the upside up here. It did 300%, not 500%, but 300%. But you can see the selling once the liquidity started kicking in. That was just insane, right? Let's see over here on the volume up here. You can see up here the slow rise up here, and then this gap over here. This is actually open because the stock market is not open 24/7, so you got these gaps over here, and then these gaps happen and just, you know, start crushing towards the downside up here. But it's closing the gap, it's going all the way down here because there is a lot of been trading over here. So, but this liquidity is getting picked up, so right now maybe it's gonna do another high up here because this first sell-off is already happened. If there is a lot more sell-off and there is not more interest in the market, it's gonna probably break down over here towards downside, but there is a very good chance for this to continue towards upside, because the interest in GME and AMC right now is through the roof. Why the GME and AMC actually pump towards upside up here? Now, if you look at our bigger time frames over here, you will see that the latest trend up here actually got broken. Over here, this latest trend got broken over here, but the most interesting, I mean, it did get broken here before. Something like this over here, maybe, and maybe over here it got broken. But the reason it's getting broken is because this support level down here, you can see this support level, it's been holding on very tightly. And right now, you know, this support level from the breakdown, I mean, it has been so squeezed as you can get, and need just to break out. There was actually no way they can actually continue over here and break towards the upside. So you can see it actually broke towards the upside, and on the breakout actually consolidated, and then just exploded towards the upside after that, right? But there was first breakout, so anybody who was trading this GME stock, they already knew about the breakout. So it wasn't actually something, you know, suddenly out of the blue this actually happened. There was actually indications on the chart telling us that, you know, it's gonna right now go towards upside. So whoever has been following, you know, GME stock, you know, did see this and understood what's gonna happen. So this actually happened. It's very good for us. We like that. Let's go back to Bitcoin chart over here a little bit. On the weekly time frame, we don't have actually that much to talk about because we had this bearish candle towards downside over here. We still are consolidating. We still got 4 days left on the weekly time frame, so there's nothing much to talk about. But right now, we are just still watching this trend line over here. We are watching this small channel up here I just showed you. We're trying to break 62.2.3, give or take, level up here towards upside, and this looks very good. So I think we are getting close to the move that needs to pump us towards upside. Bitcoin dominance still not going down, still consolidating over here. We still don't have any kind of breakdown towards downside, still holding the support level. So if Bitcoin explodes, that there might be just a chance for this to actually go towards upside as well. Let's look a little bit back in time how this actually played out, especially this move over here, this last move towards upside. What are we gonna do over here? We're gonna add Bitcoin USD chart on top of that. BTC/USD chart on top of that, new price scale. What you're gonna see up here is exactly over here. if you remember, January 2021, the GME stock pumped. That was the last pump up here towards upside. So maybe, just maybe, there is a one more pump on the dominance right now that, you know, once it starts going, once that happens, and but technically we are already down here. We're already down here. So, you know, when it starts pumping, maybe we just go sideways all the way towards top, and then we crash towards downside, because we already kind of did that, right? So over here you see that we already had the, you know, this move towards upside. So maybe right now the Bitcoin, if Bitcoin continues towards upside, we just kind of, you know, slowly break towards upside while Bitcoin explodes. And then, you know, at the top, at the very top up here somewhere, you know, we get this breakdown eventually at the very, very last moment. So I wouldn't be looking too much at dominance, waiting for dominance to break down, because it's probably going to be way too late once it actually happens. Ethereum still holding the support level, not much is happening, but there is a very good chance that, you know, it might create this, you know, doji down at the bottom. Depends on how long this actually takes. Maybe it even becomes a bullish engulfing candle right back up here to top. Still 4 days left. Weekly time frames, you know, not so much to talk about. Right now we you know, the Ethereum in the last days did break the downtrend over here, support level over here. Right now it's coming right back above that support level, which is actually very, very good. So if it can manage to close above 29k, give or take up here, it might actually be very, very good for Ethereum, and it might be also indication of the continuation towards the upside. So we're gonna see that, but the bigger trend up here on Ethereum is still not broken. It goes something like this over here. So this downtrend over here that's been consolidating up here is still not broken, and we're still consolidating. Overall, Bitcoin still consolidating, but it looks good. Ethereum still consolidating, but it looks good. We are getting very, very close to these, you know, moments of breakout where stuff is gonna happen, but it haven't happened just yet. GME and AMC stocks are pumping, so that means the retail and mainstream are finally noticing, you know, the stocks again. The summer is out, you know, the sun is out, the sky is clear, everything is, you know, happy and good feels. So there is no reason right now why we should not pump very, very soon. I think it's coming soon, guys. Get ready. And you know, the pump to, you know, 80, 90, 100k, whatever it's gonna be, it's coming. Now, that said, how's everybody doing in the chat? Hope you're doing well. Question and answers, if anybody got any, you're welcome to post. Greeting from Las Vegas. Excellent volume. Good morning, Mac. How you doing, man? ICP partners with Swiss Bank and all AI. ICP. I don't see it, man. I don't, you know, it's probably not that big of a news. ICP part. If that happens recently, it's not that big of a news. What's up, Burin? How you doing, man? By the way, guys, we got a Telegram chat. You're welcome to join. Hydrogen dollar from any water using. I have no clue what you just said. Gore, today is the day that we dumped down to 44k. Yo, Dimut, how you doing? Tomorrow is bad news, I heard. I don't know if tomorrow is bad news, but somebody says that CPI is in 6 hours. So let's check that out. CPI forecast or something like that. I don't know. CPI's forecast to rise to, where is the Morningstar data Reserve Bank? I don't think it's this one. Is this the Morningstar? No, this is just a report. Let's go over here. Investing. And there we go, there we go. So today, right now it's 15th of April. 15th of April. Previous 3.5, forecast is 3.4, and we are waiting. So it's, you know, CPI, consumer price. I don't know if going up is good or bad, but I think, you know, we want to, you know, if it goes down, it's good, because it's been going up. Over here it went down a lot, right? January, February 2024 it went down a lot. Then 3.31, then it was previous 3.2, it was forecast 3.4, and then 2.9 was forecast, and we had 3.1, 3.1, and then we had actually higher. 3.2, 3.4, and we had actually higher. 3.5, 3.4, so if you get like 3.5, it's okay. 3.6 is bad, and 3.3 is actually very, very good. I think if CPI, consumer price index, goes up, it's bad. If it goes down, it's good. You might correct me on that one. I'm a little bit unsure about that. Similar to Gala pump and bleed. Yeah, a lot of coins that are pump and dumps does that kind of thing. We don't know what will happen, but it will happen in 5 hours. Yeah, the CPI report. Good morning, Goblin. How you doing, man? What I mean, trick to play on the bearish. Exactly. But you know, you gotta tell it like this. You gotta get these bears to see it from their side and still, you know, be bulls. Long time friend, Bitcoin is breaking out of falling wedge right now. The target is 7680k. Nice, very nice. I do hope that. I didn't see falling wedge. I don't know how you draw the falling wedge on this thing over here. I mean, it could be something like this over here, right? Falling wedge, right? It's not falling. I mean, it's falling wedge goes something like this over here. Maybe something like this, give or take. But I won't say it's falling wedge. I think it's a channel. I think it's channel and not a falling wedge. But the fact it's actually over here, you know, curving. It looks very, very good. For the last 53 years, libertarians would have abolished Federal Reserve in China. Like first, the libertarian Trump, the speaker of 53. I don't care about politics, man. Trump loves alien Federal Reserve. Pay no attention to the clowns in the theaters. On the daily, I vote. Yeah, this is the daily time frame. Is the funk meeting date? CPI report is the day. So I think a lot of people are expecting volatility because of the CPI report. Whether it's gonna be good or not, I don't know. I found about Bitcoin from Los Angeles time when the price was 200 bucks. Oh man, I found about Bitcoin. I think I found about, you know, crypto when Bitcoin was below 1K. It was in 2016 or 2015 or something, but I just didn't care. And I wasn't actually looking at crypto. I was actually looking at, you know, how to make money stuff. And I heard about it. And then I really found out about it in 2016 when it was around 2000 or something like that. So, you know, there's that. What we buy in pre-80K? Everything. The thing is, guys, you gotta understand that Bitcoin only has like very low upside, like 50% upside, I think, maybe give or take more upside. Let's say it has 100% upside. The money is in altcoins, it's not no longer in Bitcoin. In Bitcoin, the upside, the money was in Bitcoin when Bitcoin was down at 15, 20K, right? Right now, the money is in altcoins. We are not in big trouble, take a chill pill. So inflation much higher than we estimated. Tiela, what we are waiting for is the core inflation. Yeah, core inflation. But is the core inflation coming out today? Core inflation forecast. I don't know, it's called... it's not today, it's already out. Like, you know, 12.3, 12.4, 15. Oh, it's today, it's actually today as well. Forecast 3.7, consensus 3.6, previous is 3.8, so we are expecting it to go down. Forecast 3.7, consensus 3.6, so it's gonna go down. So if the core inflation goes down, CPI goes down, everything goes down, GME and AMC stock is pumping like crazy, retail is coming back in, meme stocks, Pepe is pumping. Right now, consolidation, after 2 months consolidation on Bitcoin, we are coming to the very end where we are coming very, very strongly bullish. You tell me how, and you know, the sun is shining, the weather is nice, it is summer almost, you know, how can we not become very, very strongly bullish right now? It is so close, guys, it is so close. He also said they won't rise anymore, which is actually good. Interest rates not going down. I don't think interest rate, you know, it might consolidate, might go a little bit down, whatever, but I don't think interest rate going down. I think they're gonna go like, you know, 3 to 4 times higher than they are actually right now, but it's gonna take a little bit time. He said it's time to come in. I drew it from 72K, the second high. Paul said the next rate move is very likely down. Could you check TLT on weekly? I want a long. What is TLT? I don't think I ever checked this chart up here before. TLT iShares 20-year budget. Why? Pith. You can actually do this on crypto. Is this the chart? TLT. Can we do this on over here? It's the same chart, just bigger chart. You wanna long this? You want a long bonds? I mean, over here there is already, you know, exhaustion pattern up here towards the upside up here. It's not actually exhaustion pattern, but it kind of looks like it's breaking a little bit. It's kind of like curving, but you never know actually when this is gonna end. And especially this kind of chart. I mean, it's coming to this whatever this bottom down here is. It's been holding out for, you know, for ages, and right now it's at that bottom again over here. If it comes, you know, to longing and stuff like that, I will look for a trend break over here, and I will look for something like this over here, give or take. And we are not quite there yet, because problem with this kind of chart is they can actually break down over here for whatever price low. But you know, the trend is not broken, and we are some kind of sport, so you know, you might also, you know, zoom in a little bit strongly over here. But I will be looking for the breakout, and then, you know, because these kind of moves, these are bones. Like, how much is this up? 13%. Oh, that's actually a lot. Jerome Powell is bullish. If what Powell said that was scary, then markets would have dumped. It said so. Which altcoin we buy in pre-80k pump? Anything, man. Anything. Literally anything is gonna pump. I think everything is gonna pump. I don't know about you. I think everything is gonna pump. I was mining Bitcoin with my Windows XP. Who knows what happened to the hair drive? A lot of missed hairs rise with a lot of Bitcoin on it. That's why you see all of those, you know, when they talk about, you know, long-term hodlers, they talk about Satoshi. They talk about all of these, you know, hard disks that I got, you know, lost, the Bitcoin that got lost. They're not hodlers. They you know, and they talk, oh, there is these diamond hands that have been holding since 2011. No, they have not been holding. They just, you know, lost the hard drive. Doge rip hard last time after game pumped. Yeah, so we are expecting as well. You see that right now on Pepe. Pepe is, you know, the leading cow right now, but you know, that might change and everything else is gonna pump. None of this stuff matters. We are in the middle of the bull market. We are not in the middle, we are at the ending of the bull market. The middle already passed. ICP is straight up. I don't know about that. We are cautiously bullish. Then we'll have 50% chance correction and the last leg up. GME, retail sales of the month, resale sales month on month. TLT is bonds. Yeah, it's bonds. We really don't care about bonds. I think we were looking at 10-year treasury bonds. This is 20-year treasury bonds, 10-year. We are looking at percentages, bonds. Where is bonds up here? 10-year. Government bond yields. Yeah, we are looking at this chart over here, and what we are looking up here for stock market up here, you know, the bear times are gonna go to 15%, and once we hit 15%, then the, you know, the good times comes. Okay, so until we hit 50, you know, between, you know, I would say between 10 and 15 and 20%, whatever that is on bonds up here, on yield. You know, it's just, you know, bad times. After that, it's good times. Okay, if dollar up, bonds up, down. If dollar up, bonds up. But if dollar goes down, then bonds go up, and it looks like bonds are gonna go up because the dollar is going down right now. We still believe that the dollar is going down for whatever reason. Right now we still believe that, and you know, this is gonna be very good for crypto. So it's coming, everything is coming together, guys. Everything is coming together. If dollar, bonds up. Bobo USDT. I found on Twitter free hydrogen generate from any type of water using convention, which is overly in kind of 5 years old. I no clue what you just said. I guess I'm diamond hands after all. There you go. Anyways, guys, that's the chat. That's the entire chat. Just a quick update on what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins, and everything else. As you can see, guys, we bullish. I'll see you around, guys. Take care. It's nice weather outside. Go get some sun. First, you know, buy altcoins, then go out, get some sun. It's good for you, man. I'll see you around, guys. Bye-bye. Where's my outro?